Heather, could I speak with Miss Jackson?
Yep, I will put you guys in a breakout room.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Hi, Miss Jackson. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with your attorney.
Okay.
Did you have enough time, Jeff?
Yes, you tell the judge we're ready to proceed.
All right, he'll be out in just a few minutes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Beg your pardon?
Are we going to trial or are we settling?
Yeah, she wishes to have the trial.
Okay. All right. And Heather, just so you know, my witness should be logged in or logging in. I told her to just wait in the waiting room. If you could let me know when she's here.
Yep. Just let me know when I'll let you know. Okay.
Thanks.
Yep.
Heather,
Yes, Jeff.
could I go back in with Miss Jackson for just a second?
You sure can. Judge, I'm putting them back in a breakout room.
I'm not taking nobody's deal. They gonna have to prove that shit. I don't know why.
Ma'am,
Hey,
I want to talk about.
is Connie your witness?
I'm not sure if that, I mean, it might be what she's under, because I think she might be under her daughter's name.
Okay.
She'd be the only one to come in, so I assume it's her.
Did you need to speak with her or?
Yeah, let me if I can get like a 2-minute breakout room just to make sure it's her.
She's gone.
Oh. I'll call her right back.
Ready, Heather.
All right.
All right, we lost Mr. Kaplan just for a second, it looks like.
All right, my witness should be in the waiting room now.
All right, gentlemen, appearances for the people versus Simone Jackson.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch, appearing on behalf of Miss Jackson.
Your Honor, Joshua Kaplan on behalf of the city of Romulus.
Thank you. And Miss Jackson, are you connected?
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you. How about some video?
My
Miss
signal
Simone,
is
you
weak,
got-
but I can attempt.
Try that.
The secretary's Nada, right?
Nada, yeah, she writes checks. So you
There
would
you
just
go.
do everything
Thank
through
you.
Sam.
No, we do 18 an
All
hour,
right,
and that's for
are we
40 hours.
ready?
Yes, Your Honor, we're prepared to proceed.
Go ahead, Mr. Kaplan.
Your Honor, this is a case of violation of parental responsibility. Section 36415, City of Romulus Code, F6. Every parent of a juvenile shall exercise sufficient control and supervision over the activities and conduct of juveniles, which responsibilities shall include, though not necessarily be limited to, the following in Section 6: to prevent the juvenile from maliciously or willfully damaging, defacing, or destroying real or personal property belonging to any person or entity. Your Honor, I have the manager of a hotel today, Ms. Hood, who will testify to the evidence that I'm going to present, that on May 2nd of 2021, Ms. Jackson, while in the presence of her 14-year-old son, her son did destroy and do some heavy damage to the hotel room. Upon being evicted from the hotel room, did come back the next day with her son, drop him off where he destroyed and broke out 2 windows in the parking lot. And Your Honor, we're gonna respectfully ask that you find Ms. Simone Jackson guilty of violation of parental responsibility upon the conclusion of this trial.
Thank you, Mr. Bowditch. Any opening argument at this point?
No, Your Honor, I'll waive my opening statement.
Thank you, Mr. Kaplan. You ready for witness?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm going to call Ms. Hood to the stand, please.
Ms. Hood, you are muted. Raise your right hand for me, please, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth today?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Kaplan.
Ms. Hood, will you just spell your last name for the record?
HOOD,
And Ms. Hood, where are you currently employed?
Wyndham Gardens in Romulus, Michigan.
How long have you been employed at the Wyndham Gardens?
About 2 years.
And what's your role there?
I'm a supervisor.
Okay. And so it would be up to you to decide to potentially evict someone from the hotel room or something like that?
No, I have a superior that would do that.
Okay. And were you working on on May 2nd of 2021?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And was there an incident that occurred that day?
Yes, the mom had come downstairs with all 3 of her kids, and she started a ruckus at the front desk to where we had to call the police. The police from Romulus were called in, and as we called them in, they went back to the room, and as they went back to the room, the young man went to the room and destroyed the room, which I have pictures to follow.
Okay, ma'am, may I ask just to follow up? Is the person who caused the ruckus that day the mother in the courtroom today? In the virtual courtroom?
Yes. I can't see her.
Can you look, if you look on your phone, can you see if you can see the other people in this room and just describe something
No.
she's hearing?
All I see is you.
She's not on gallery.
Yeah, can you, if you're on the phone, you can turn it to gallery and you can see everyone else in the courtroom if you can try to do that.
Turn her sideways.
Sometimes you have to swipe depending on what type of phone you have.
Okay, now I just see the judge and a lawyer.
All right, keep swiping and the names. Good.
Oh. Yeah, I believe that is her.
Could you, when you say you believe that is her, could you describe something she's wearing on this computer screen?
A white t-shirt.
Okay. Your Honor, being the only one person in this courtroom with a white t-shirt, I believe may the record reflect that my client, or that the witness has identified the defendant, Ms. Simone Jackson.
Noted. Thank you.
Okay. So when this ruckus started at the front desk, could you explain what was it about?
She was complaining about something about her room. I don't exactly, because I wasn't at the front desk at that time because my GM was not in the building at that time. So I wasn't charged that day. So I came downstairs and I just told the young lady, I said, we called the cops. We called the cops. The cops came in. She was at the front desk, and then the boy and the 2 girls went back to the room. And then I told the cops, come with me. We got to do a deposit check so she can get her deposit back. So as we walked back to her room, the cops were with me as well. He destroyed the hotel room, busted our TV,
Okay.
busted the lamps.
Ma'am, if I may. So when you got to the room, you say he destroyed the hotel room. Who's the he here?
The young man, the boy.
So are you speaking of Miss Simone Jackson's son?
Yes, and his little sister also told me that he did that too.
All right, I'm going to share, Your Honor, I'm going to share my screen if I may and present some photos.
Thank you.
No objection, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Bowditch.
Your Honor, I have reviewed the photos.
Thank you.
Why is it not working? Sorry, Ernest, it's causing me some. Okay. some reason, it's not. This is a lot easier when we do this in person, Your Honor.
I understand.
For some reason.
I just want to note for the record that it appears that Miss Jackson is having her hair done while we're holding a trial.
Your Honor, it's telling me I have to quit Zoom and then reopen. May I do that real quickly? I apologize. I don't know why it's saying that.
Sure.
I'll be right back in.
Sees more than 4 people, then out. What if the front desk is gone? It's okay. We override front desk. We teach all of our guys to do preventative measures while they're walking. Just don't wait for it. Like, if you hear, go ahead. Usually, if we smell smoke, we'll knock on 4 or 5 doors. We'll knock on them. Literally to let them open, see who's smoking. Literally not. What is your policy on kicking out like 5 minutes, 10 minutes? What do they have?
15 minutes. Get their stuff.
Their stuff. If you know, 15 minutes, well, this will be. Anything else? No, it's all those very.
It's all the same policies. Same as nothing's changed. Nope. It's pretty much the same thing you and I have worked on for years. So.
Well, it's
Pretty easy.
changed at other places, but pretty much all the same.
Make sure they're walking and checking the doors if they're, like open, so everybody's in them. You make sure they don't have a room because they have a lot of homeless people. But we're getting all, I'm getting all new door locks. So pretty soon, none of the doors will open.
As homeless goes, are they still hurt by the trash? Perfect.
Same stuff.
Cool. We're gonna figure out the schedule and everything. I'll text you.
Done.
Get you.
All right. We've only been working on it for 6 months.
All right.
So crazy. It's amazing. Honestly, that has been so
I'll give
crazy.
you a hug, but I can't.
It's just been crazy. It's been so crazy. Everything's just been crazy.
Well, life is crazy.
You see Logan got a ponytail.
You see pictures.
Man.
Okay, can you guys see photos now?
I see a photo of a bathtub, correct?
Okay.
Same here.
All right, Ms. Hood, do you recognize this photo?
Yes, what he did in this bathroom, he happened to plug in the iron into the wall and filled the tub up with water.
And
So
when you
as
say,
me and the young man,
yeah, the young man, and what you say, the young man, you're talking about Miss Simone Jackson's son?
yes, sir.
Okay. And so explain what he did here?
Thank you.
When we walked into the room, this is one of the pictures I have taken. He had the iron plugged in the wall and the bathtub full of water.
Okay, and this picture is accurate from the day you took it, correct? There has been no
Yes.
changes to it?
No, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna show another picture and I'm gonna ask the same question. Could you describe what you see in this photo?
This is right when I walked into the room. This is what me and the officers saw.
Okay, and did you take this photo?
Yes, sir, I did.
And is this photo today reflective of the photo you took then? There's been no changes to it?
No, sir.
Another one. And could you describe what you see in this photo?
He busted the lamp off the wall.
And did you,
I took that picture as well, and this is the same thing, that no picture was not altered.
okay. I'm gonna have one more right now. I have 2 more, excuse me. And could you, same thing here, ma'am? Is this the
Yes.
photo you took that day?
I did take that as well. He busted the TV, busted the standing lamp.
Okay. And this photo has not been altered?
No, sir.
One more for right now. And could you describe what you see in this photo?
He took the phone off the nightstand and placed it inside the toilet.
And did you take this photo?
Yes, sir.
And is this reflective of from the day you took the photo? There's been no changes to it?
No, sir.
Your Honor, I'd request that this be admitted as evidence as People's Exhibit 1.
Mr. Bowditch?
No objections, Your Honor.
So we'll mark all the photos collectively as Exhibit 1, correct?
Yes, please. And ma'am, I'm going to take it off screen for a little bit, if I can. I'll be showing a little bit more, but ma'am, when the police were there investigating the damage to this room, could you describe the defendant's demeanor that you witnessed?
To be honest, she basically was telling me that she's a foster parent as well. And she told me that he was in trouble in there. And I told her, this is he shouldn't have did this. And, I tried talking to her. The cops went looking for him because he took off running. They found him in the hotel across the street. And when the cops found him, me and her and the two girls walked down because she wanted her deposit back, which I wasn't going to give her deposit back. But I did give her the deposit back that day. And when I gave her deposit back, I wish I didn't because the cops told me I had to give it back to her. So I gave her, and I tried to, she just basically is an enabler. Like, she enabled him to do this damage. Kept us.
Did she seem upset about the damages, or was she just more concerned about getting a deposit back?
She was more concerned getting her deposit back. Okay. And then she called the hotel later on that day and was like, oh, my daughter left her wallet in there with some money in it. And we stripped that room, and me and the GM went there because I didn't touch that room for a couple of days until the GM returned. We did not find a wallet. So that's why they came back the next day. They came in the hotel, asked for the wallet. We never found the wallet. And that's when the boy, I also have him on camera, busting out my car window and damaging another car because it was two cars of the same vehicle.
And ma'am, may I just go back to when she first approached you at the front desk, when you did speak to her at the front desk, and she was upset about getting her deposit back, she was upset about some things. What kind of language was she using when she was upset in front of with her children there? Was she polite with you guys, or was she cooperative at any point in time?
No, she wasn't. She was very rude, very loud, talking about us to other guests in the lobby. I mean, that's not, as a parent myself, I would never do that in front of my children to teach them to be that way.
Did you find her to be disruptive to the hotel staff and the
yes,
those who are staying at the hotel?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then, so you kind of briefly started to talk about it. So on May 3rd, the following day, there was another incident that occurred, correct?
Yes. They returned the next day. They sent a little.
I apologize. When you say we, could you, are you saying Miss Jackson and her kids?
Yes. The children and her returned because I had it all on camera. They came in. The little girl asked, did you guys find my wallet? Which we never found the wallet. And then when they went outside, when she went back outside, obviously, and that's when the boy got out of the car and he went, it was raining that day. He went and busted up a car just like mine that was parked next to mine, one car away. He busted up that, which was a guest car, which is a park and fly. They parked their car here to go on vacation. He busted up their car too. And
I apologize. So when he got out of, so you're saying that he got out of his mother's car, and then you see it, and then you have it on video of him actually busting those cars?
Yes, and you can see that somebody is giving him direction. If you watch the video, you can totally tell that somebody's giving him direction on what to do.
And the mother was at the vicinity of the hotel when this occurred?
Yes, she was parked underneath the canopy in front of the hotel.
I'm gonna just share my screen again, and if I may. All right.
Nice.
All right. Could you describe what you see in this photo, Ms. Hood?
This is my vehicle that he busted out my window with a shovel.
Okay. And who took this photo?
I did.
Was there any changes to the photo? Anything that you deleted, or is this reflective of how it was that day?
That's exactly how it was that day.
I'm gonna show you another angle of it. Okay. So could you tell me whose car this is, ma'am?
That's my vehicle.
Okay. And was there any changes to this, or is this reflective of how it looked that day?
No.
I'm also going to show a video. If I may play this, and then I'll ask a few questions.
That's the other vehicle that he's damaging on the other side.
If
My
you just-
vehicle's the one,
Well, I'll ask a few questions after the video's done playing. It's a minute and a half.
okay.
What's the code? What's? No, no, I want to say, what's the code? That's a yes there.
He was in a big corporate account that I had.
No, this is just.
What? He was just a guest.
This is just.
He was just a guest there. Swear to God.
All right, so Ms. Hood, may I just ask, after viewing that, is that the video, was that video taken on the date of the incident, May 3rd, 2021?
Yes,
Wow.
And did you make any changes? Is that video still reflective of what happened, or was there any changes, additions, editing?
no changes.
Okay, and so that is the video that took place.
Yes,
Your Honor, I'd ask that this video and the two photos of the car be admitted into evidence.
No objection,
Mr.
Your Honor.
Bowditch, any objection? All right, we'll admit all three of those collectively as two, or you want to admit the video separately?
Well, no, it can be admitted as two.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Hood. So, you saw the person who did that. You know who was the person who damaged your vehicle that day?
yes.
How do you know?
How do I seen him the day before, and I was with the cops when they caught him across the way at the hotel. And when the cops caught him, he also spit on the cops twice.
And who was the boy that did that? Okay, go ahead.
Miss Simone's son?
Okay, and did you have another dealing with Miss Simone that day, or was it only from previous after the incident with your car?
After my car, I'd never seen him again. After I called the cops too that day. They came out and did a police report.
And so, just to reiterate, on that day, Miss Simone was present when her son did that.
Yes, you can see in the video that he was getting direction from somebody because he walked all the way out to where she was parked underneath the canopy so she could see him. So she's telling him what to do.
So, and just for the record, so you could see, you knew where she was parked, and she could actually see in view of where he was when he did this?
Yes, because on the camera system at the hotel, we have cameras all the way around, and you could see, I don't have that foot, you could see her directing him, like watching out for him, letting him know like it's okay to do it.
And you witnessed that?
I witnessed it on the camera, but I didn't take video of that because it wasn't, I was worried about my car at the time.
Okay, I understand. All right, no, nothing further at this time, Your Honor.
Mr. Bowditch, questions for Ms. Hood?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Hood, because of all this technology, if I ask you a question, ma'am, and you don't understand it, please ask me to repeat it and I will. Ms. Hood, you say on that day that you were the supervisor on that day?
I'm a supervisor all the time when I'm at work. This day, though, my GM was not. She was in a meeting that day, so I ran the hotel that day. I was in charge that day.
Would part of your responsibilities have been to evict someone?
Well, disruption in the lobby, just being disrespectful to my guests, being disrespectful to my staff.
So
That
you
will
had
cause
the
you to
authority. You had the authority on that day.
Yes, sir. On that day, I did.
All right.
Every day,
did you-
technically, I could kick you out. I just have to run it back to my GM to let them know what's going on.
I understand that.
And I did call her. I let her know everything, and she's like, "Go ahead." I did have the authority that day.
Yes, ma'am, I understand. Now, You said originally this started with a ruckus at the front desk. Do you know about how long that ruckus took?
Well, when the young lady called me at the front desk, says, Lisa, I need you down here because it was getting really ugly. So I'm guessing like 10, 15 minutes before I got down here.
Now, did you witness any of the ruckus, or was it over when you got there?
It was never over when I got here. That's why we called the police.
All right. And then after that, you went to the room?
Me and the officers went to the room, yes, because we did a deposit check before I wanted to give her money. I wanted to check the room to make sure the room was clear to go. When I went in there, the room.
I apologize for interrupting, ma'am. So when Miss Jackson was at the desk and there was somewhat of a ruckus, she was checking out?
No, she was complaining about this and about that. I really don't know the whole story. I just know she was complaining about something with the room. And she was going, yelling at them. The girl at the front desk told her, you don't have to talk to me like that. They were going back and forth. That's when she called me on the phone. It's like, I need you to get down here now. I ran down here.
Do you know how long, ma'am, she had been staying there?
She just checked in, I think like one day, maybe overnight. She spent the night. And then that morning, she was supposed to stay over, but we kicked her out before she could stay over.
So when you're going back to the room to talk about the deposit, at that point, Ms. Jackson was being asked to leave the hotel?
Well, no, there was 4 officers here. 2 of them stayed in the lobby and 2 of them went with me. They were in the lobby talking to her, where we were all in the lobby, and the boy and his 2 sisters went back to the room to collect their things. In that process of them going back there, he destroyed the room. His little sister even told me and the cop.
Just a second, ma'am. Again, I apologize for interrupting. When you're standing at the desk and there's a ruckus, where are the children?
They were right next to her.
All right. And at some point, the children left?
They went to the room to collect their belongings because we told them they had to leave the property. The cop told them that.
About how much time had elapsed between when you got there and the children left, if you remember?
I don't remember, to be honest with you, but the cops were here, so I just kind of just went along with them and let them lead the way.
Now, had the children left before the officers arrived?
No, the children did not leave until the officers came, and the mom told them to go get their stuff, go get our stuff. They went back to the room. He did what he did. And then they came back, and then the officer, and I told the officer, will you come back with me before I give her deposit back? Let's take a walk there just so I have you guys with me if anything's wrong. So the cops came with me, and that's when they saw it. And the boy took off running.
All right. Is there any chance, ma'am, that anyone else could have been in that room? Was the room secured? Do you know?
I got camera system all over that room. My floors are very secured. Nobody entered that room but that young man and his 2 sisters.
All right.
I have security cameras on every single floor, every aisle of this hotel.
And they were reviewed?
And they were reviewed by the police. They were reviewed by everybody. There's no doubt.
So you imagine that they checked in maybe May 1st.
Yeah, and the mom also knew he damaged the room. She even said, why did he do this? Well, I can't believe he did this.
I understand that.
And she said to me also that he had another case in Arizona. And that's why
we don't need to talk about that.
I'm just telling you what she was saying.
Yes, ma'am, I understand. Ma'am, could the room have been damaged on May 1st, and that's what Miss Jackson was complaining about?
No, our rooms are thoroughly checked. She checked in, she slept in there. They were in there.
All right.
Let me look when they checked. I'll tell you exactly when they checked in. I'm gonna look on the computer right now and tell you exactly when they checked in.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Among.
Were there any other adults with them while you're checking?
You're still dealing with that lady?
Mm-hmm. What is it?
Were there any other adults with them?
No other adults, just her and her 3 kids.
Yeah, I was here that day. The one that busted out your window.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was here that day.
I have the young lady with me now that she was arguing with at the front desk.
Again, ma'am, we're conducting a trial, so the background conversations are a little bit inappropriate because they go on the record and the judge has to have a name attached to them. So we need to keep the background noise to a minimum.
Ms. Hood, if you just pay
Thank you,
attention
Mr.
to
Bowditch.
Ms. Hood, if you would pay attention to Mr. Bowditch and not talk to anybody else during the course of this trial.
I'm
please.
looking up her name to see what day she exactly checked in, so we know.
Ma'am, as long as you can testify it was not May 2nd, I'm satisfied.
Okay, yeah.
No other adults with them.
No.
All right. Now, on the 3rd, ma'am, the next day, when you saw this activity in the parking lot, did anyone confront Miss Jackson on that day?
When they broke my window, you mean?
Yes, ma'am.
No, they took off running. They drove off in a car. They were in a vehicle.
I see. How far were you, did you witness the damage or see it when you walked out?
No, my shuttle drivers heard the boom when he busted out the window. My shuttle driver heard it because he was sitting in the car. He
So
heard
you
a big
didn't
pop.
witness the event?
I witnessed, oh no, I didn't witness it. I just went in the office and viewed the camera.
Yes, ma'am. And when you went out, Miss Jackson was not in the parking lot?
No, they were gone. They took off. He busted the window and left.
All right. Now, ma'am, you made a comment when we were dealing with the screens and everything that you said, quote, you believe it's her. Do you have any question in your mind that this is the same lady that you spoke with?
Her hair's a little different. That's all. Her hair was in braids at the time I met her, but her face is the same.
All right.
And
Thank
she
you,
had
ma'am.
she had the sun glare like right in her face when I was looking at it on the camera.
All right. Well, thank you, ma'am. I have no further questions.
Mr. Kaplan.
Just briefly, Ms. Hood, do you know how much the estimated damages to the hotel room were?
About 1,500 to 2,000.
And who pays for those?
The hotel does.
All right. And what about to your vehicle and the other associated vehicle that was there?
I paid for my own, and I don't know about the other vehicle because they were a park and fly.
How much was the damage to your vehicle?
My vehicle, I needed a whole about $400. It was the busted out window because they had to put the defroster thing.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Mr. Bowditch, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Hood. Mr. Kaplan, any further witnesses from the people?
No, Your Honor, we rest.
Any defense witnesses? Mr. Bowditch.
Your Honor, at this time, I would call Miss Simone Jackson.
Ms. Jackson, raise your right hand. Your other right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth today? You're muted.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead, Mr. Bowditch.
Thank you. Miss Jackson, are you aware of the events that bring us to court today?
Yes.
In your words, ma'am, what happened on this day, if you can remember?
What happened was, and it should be because they have cameras in the lobby, so everything should have been recorded, but I was dissatisfied with the quality of the hotel. I had requested a refund to leave the night before. I was told that I had to speak to a manager. There was not one available.
Ma'am, I don't mean to interrupt, but there may be questions I need. How long had you stayed at the hotel at this time?
Overnight at the time of the incident in
All right,
question.
I apologize. Continue. Go ahead.
So the night before, the first night that I arrived into the hotel, I asked for a refund. The lady who stated in the background that she was there refused. She said I had to contact, the third party and things of that nature. And then essentially I was told that I had to speak to the manager the next morning. When I approached the desk, I was told the manager was out of town. She couldn't be reached, things of that nature. So I requested that the room be changed. They said that they couldn't do that either. So I asked, I asked for a refund to be checked out of the hotel and things of that nature. So they refused to give me my money back. I had, so I decided to just, at that point, I decided to just stay. My children and I got dressed. We were going to depart.
Again, ma'am, I hate to interrupt, but when you say your children, who were you with?
My 3 children, my son, Michael Porter, Samantha Jackson, and Kirsten Jackson.
Are you,
so
ma'am, their
we were,
biological mother?
I am.
Yes, ma'am. All right, go ahead, continue.
So at this time, we were going to just go out for the day. We're going to take the shuttle to, pick up a rental car and things of that nature. While we were in the lobby, another woman was getting kicked out of the hotel as well. I was in line and I was talking to a patron of the hotel that was getting ready to exit. And we were speaking of how dissatisfied we were because there were roaches and bugs in the room, and I had taken a picture. I showed the young lady I was calm because I was talking to her. I wasn't making a broadcast. I was talking to her and I was showing her the pictures of the bugs that were inside of the room.
Were the children with you?
Yes, they were.
All right.
Well, they were sitting, but they were in the vicinity. So we,
all 3 children were with you at that time?
Yes. So, me and the customer was, I was talking to the lady, and then another lady overheard me and was like, I'm about to get kicked out or whatever too. And she interjected she injected herself inside of the conversation. The lady from the desk, I think it doesn't matter. The lady from the desk, she's like, hey, you can't do that. Basically was saying that was inappropriate conversation to be having with her. It was inappropriate conversation to be having with the guest. So I wanted to make a complaint. I took a picture of her name tag. She kicked me out because she said she said it's against the law to take pictures of the staff and things of that nature. And I had to leave the hotel. I said, well, if I have to leave, then you need to give me my money back. I wanted to leave anyways. She was yelling across the desk, and and I explained to her, I was taking a picture. I have a bad memory. I was taking a picture of your name tag. I was not taking a picture of you. I don't need a picture. I don't need a picture of you or whatever. She said, you're out of here. You're out of here. You're out of here. I was just asking Allah, well, if you're going to kick me out, let me get my money back. She had already called the police very quickly. And the police stated, and I asked for my money back, and I asked for my deposit back.
Again, I apologize for interrupting. When the police were called, you said there were other occupants of the hotel there that were having disputes.
Yes, the police said that happens at that location at least once a week. See, the thing is, if they kick you out, they get to keep your money.
Again,
because it's private property.
When they called the police, did you believe they were calling about you or other people?
I was unsure. I didn't even know she had called the police until they showed up.
When they showed up, did they single you out or go to talk to other people?
They did come to talk to me, and they pulled me to the side and asked me what's going on, and I explained the situation. And then later on, when the incident happened, the woman to whom is testifying today, she was not there because I was polite to her. I was courteous, and I was calm. And I asked her, I was like, well, if I'm not acting irate, why can I stay? I asked if I could continue to stay at the hotel because you're going to keep my money. And I'm not misbehaving. I'm not acting irate. I don't even understand why. She said, the decision isn't up to me. She already made the call.
At this time, the children are still with you?
Yes. I asked if I could go to the room to pack up the things, and I was told no, that I couldn't. So the police, but they would allow the children. So the children went to gather our belongings because upon request I was denied.
Did the children
Go
go
ahead.
with the police officer?
No, I don't believe so. I believe they went on their own.
All right.
I can't
What
recall.
What floor were you staying on, ma'am? Do you remember?
The ground floor.
Ground floor. All right. So to your knowledge, did you see the children go back to the room?
No, I was talking to the police when they left.
When was the next time you saw your children?
After the lady had walkie-talkie, because what happens is the groundskeeper, the housekeeper, she goes and checks, because the woman that's testifying today, she's not being 100% honest. The police did not make me give.
Your Honor, I'm going to object to that.
Well, okay, so what I'll say is the police did not make them give me my deposit back. The police said that this is private property, and when they evict you, it's up to them with whether they keep it. They gave me my deposit back because the housekeeper walkie-talkied up to the front desk and said that the room was all clear. That's what happened. And then they gave me my $200 back.
And then you collected your children and left?
Correct.
Did you ever revisit the room?
No, I was not allowed to.
All right. How did you get your belongings?
The children were the ones who collected the belongings.
So the children returned to the room.
Correct.
Did anyone go to the room prior to your children being there?
I don't know. We weren't allowed to go back. So the room door was open. But
now was there you said something about a maintenance worker, a lady who cleans the rooms. Was she there?
Correct. They went into the room prior to the children.
All right. So when was the next time you saw your children?
When we were gathering our belongings to leave the hotel.
All right. So you never returned to the hotel room?
No, after I thought we were going out to just go hit the mall, and I never went after, for me wanting to depart from the hotel for the day, I never returned back to the room.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. I don't have any further questions. Ma'am, do you have any idea how this room got damaged?
No, I was at the front desk.
All right. So you have no personal knowledge. Did you ever give anybody permission to damage a hotel room?
No.
Did you ever, were your children angry?
No, we didn't even have knowledge of the money being missing. We called back after because we didn't realize until we were on our way to the mall that my daughter didn't have her wallet. So we called back after the fact to ask if anyone, had seen the red wallet with the money in it.
I see. So when you're down and the children are told to go collect your belongings, these children are not angry as they're leaving? I mean, it's another hotel. I mean, they're not angry?
I had already rebooked a hotel at the Marriott the same day. We didn't want to be in that hotel.
All right.
They just were refusing to give me my money back.
All right.
So if
Thank you,
anybody
ma'am.
was upset, it was me.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. I don't have any further questions.
Mr. Kaplan, Cross?
Yeah, ma'am, may I just first ask who is doing your hair today in the view?
Her name is Shamika.
And who is Shamika?
She's my sister.
Do you take court proceedings seriously?
Yeah, I do.
Do you think it's appropriate to be having your hair done during a trial for a criminal matter?
What did you say
Your
about
Honor,
the hotel?
I would object to the relevance.
Yeah, because I was saying, what does that have to do with the hotel?
I'll take
I don't
judicial
understand.
notice that it's not appropriate, Mr. Kaplan.
Thank you.
If
Your
you
Honor.
would like me to stop, you could just say that.
I think it's up to you. It goes to the character of the person testifying. Do you have these pictures of your issues that you had with the hotel when you went to the front desk?
I do not.
Okay, but you said you took it on your phone?
I've seen them.
But you said you took pictures on your phone, correct?
No, I did not. Your person said that.
You testified that you took pictures of cockroaches and the ID badge.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let's be specific. You didn't ask me if I had pictures of the damages. Ask me what you want to see. Yes, I have pictures of the bugs, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Do you have them ready to show today?
Yeah. Let me, where would I send them? Do I do a screen record? If you walk me through how to get to my pictures, yeah, I can pull up the pictures of the bugs and the mold and the holes in the ceiling and the.
No, I just want to know if you actually have pictures, because today's a date and time set for a trial while you're at the hair salon, and it's meant for you to be presenting your evidence as well. So I was curious.
Did you want to stick to the hotel, or did you want to keep asking some bullshit?
Did you come back? Did you come? These are my questions, ma'am. Did you come back to the hotel on May 3rd?
We did come to the hotel, and my daughter went in and asked about her wallet and we departed.
Please answer my questions. Where were you when your daughter went in the hotel?
In the vehicle.
And did you see your son go and damage vehicles?
I did not.
Did you see him run away?
I did not.
Were you present with police when he admitted to doing it?
No, I was not. They had him in the car when they spoke to him.
Okay. And so you had, where were you when they spoke to him?
I'm sorry, which incidents are you speaking about,
May 3rd,
sir?
when he damaged the vehicles. Where were you?
Okay. When
your son damaged the vehicles in the
who
parking lot.
damaged the vehicle? I didn't see my son in that video.
Oh, okay. All right. When the police spoke to your son on May 3rd, where were you?
They did not speak to my son on May 3rd.
Okay. All right. Quite frankly, no further questions for this witness.
They didn't. Look at your records.
Mr.
They spoke to my
Bowditch,
son on
any
the 1st of May.
Ma'am, there's no question for you. There's no reason for you to be speaking. Mr. Bowditch, do you have any follow-up questions for Ms. Jackson?
No, Your Honor. Defense would rest.
Mr. Kaplan, any rebuttal witnesses?
No, Your Honor.
What?
I'm prepared for closing.
For closings.
All right.
Ready.
Okay. As I
I
stated,
see
Your
my
Honor,
son.
this is a case that she clearly allowed her son to maliciously and willfully damage and deface, destroy real property, not just once, but twice. It's clear from her conduct, not only on May 2nd and May 3rd, but also on the first court date the last court date we appeared, where she was doing dishes during her court hearing. Today, she's doing her hair during trial. She doesn't take these matters very seriously. As Ms. Hood testified, during the time when the police were at the hotel, she seemed to encourage her son, enable her son. She was uncooperative. You saw the photos of the damaged hotel room. She's been positively identified. As testified, she caused quite a chaos and ruckus with the hotel staff. The rooms were thoroughly checked before she checked in. I don't believe that as the defendant wants to state, that somebody else went in the room and ransacked it for clearly no apparent reason. And also, as it testified, her child admitted to the damages. At the end of the day, Your Honor, this is a case where we're requesting that you find her guilty of the violation of parental responsibility. We've done a lot of these in this courtroom, Your Honor. We do seek parents whose kids are uncontrollable, and we always work with the parents because we understand this is clearly not the case. This is a case of a parent who enables her kids to do this. She did it not just once, but 2 days in a row while showing them terrible behavior in a public space that disrupted not only the hotel staff, but the citizens staying at the hotel. With that, Your Honor, we request you find her guilty of the violation of parental responsibility.
Mr. Bowditch.
Your Honor, there's no question there was a dispute on this day, but there also is no evidence of anyone who saw this young man commit any acts like this. There is conversation about him being gone to retrieve his things. Ms. Jackson had testified that there was also a laundry person, a maid or whatever they're called now, at the location. We haven't heard any testimony from her, whether she heard anything or could have intervened in any matter. Ms. Jackson did testify that she gave no permission, that for any child to retaliate, that the children weren't angry. They were just there to retrieve the items. They retrieved the items and she left. To her knowledge, Your Honor, this wasn't done by her son. I think it creates doubt, Your Honor. I would ask that the court find Ms. Jackson not guilty.
Mr. Kaplan, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Well, I've heard from two witnesses today, Ms. Hood, who I found to be credible, and Ms. Jackson, who I find to be totally incredible. After 20 plus years, there aren't too many things that surprise me, but this lady's attitude for the last two court appearances is absolutely offensive. Guilty. Waive fines and costs. Restitution to the hotel was $1,500. You can pay that within 30 days, Ms. Jackson. Do you have any questions?
I mean, how would I file for an appeal? That number is even more. When we were at the hotel with the police, how did it go from $856 to $1,000? Like, is that like, I don't know. And my son was not charged or convicted in any crimes, in any malicious destruction of property or anything of that nature. I don't know.
Was there a question for the court?
Your Honor, may I just request?
Yeah, how do you appeal the process?
Your Honor, I apologize, Your Honor. I don't mean to interrupt. We'd also request restitution for Ms. Hood for the damaged vehicle as well, if possible.
I'm going to stick with the 1,500. Okay. Yes, you can appeal me, Ms. Jackson. No, I don't tell you how. Mr. Bowditch can assist with that. Anything else, Ms. Jackson?
No.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Heather, before we leave, could I go into a breakout room with Ms. Jackson?
Sure, doing it right now.
Thank you, ma'am.
While we're in breakout room, Ms. Hood, I'll call you afterwards. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Thank you, Jeff.
You as well.
The court just got done. Yeah, hang up, hang on. Just go up, just hang up. Just hang up.
Heather, you still there?
Yep, I'm still here, Jeff. Yeah, that's fine.
Are we public still?